Kia ora and welcome to my functional Pilates mini-series where we will be focusing in this session on Pilates movements to support a strong functional squat pattern of movement and a strong functional lunge pattern of movement, both of which are so important for life. And we're going to finish it off with a really fun challenge that combines a couple of those things. Let's get started with our breathing. I'll remove my socks and come laying onto your back. Take all the moves that it takes to come down there comfortably for you. Setting your feet at hip distance apart and just connecting to a Pilates style of breath. Maybe using the palms as a reference point on the lungs as you breathe deeply in, feeling the ribcage expand laterally away from the midline of your body on your inhale. And then on your exhale, pulling the ribcage into the midline of your body. Adding engagement of the pelvic floor on the inhalation, it is nice and soft. Imagine a big balloon inflating through the abdomen. And then on the exhalation, the pelvic floor engages firmly as we pull the belly button to the back of the spine. You feel that ribcage knit into the midline of your body. We'll just work through a few more of those, setting this mind to muscle connection for our deep core muscle tissue. And you can make your breath nice and noisy if you like as you exhale. And then we'll move into a abridged version of our classical Pilates 100s with just 2 sets of 50. Taking our arms to the sides of our body, taking a deep breath in and then exhale, locking on that core, peeling head, neck and shoulders up away from the mat and the arms, and then starting to pump the arms in time with your breathing. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, lift up, and then exhale, pull belly button to the back of the spine and gently roll back down. Maybe unwinding the neck with a gaze side to side, and then preparing yourself for round number 2 with the option now to anchor the low back to the mat and bring the legs to a supine tabletop. Inhale, breath to prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. We peel head, neck and shoulders up away from the ground and we start to pump the arms. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, abs are on. Control the lower down. And then take your legs, if you lifted them, one at a time to the mat. Let's come to some supine tabletop prep, which just means laying on your back and lifting your legs up away from the ground. We take our arms to frame the sides of the body. Inhale, breath here to prepare. Exhale, check that your low back is firmly anchored to the mat, and then bring your right leg followed by your left up to that supine tabletop position. We inhale and pause here. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. The right leg lowers and the left leg lowers. We just stay light in the toes here as they lower. Inhale, relax everything for a moment. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engages. Switch to the left leg leading. So the left leg lifts and then the right leg lifts. Inhale, pause here. Check out the 90-degree angles in the knee joints. Exhale, abs are on. Left leg lowers. See us stay 90 degrees in the knee joint. Right leg lowers. Inhale here. Exhale. Right leg lifts. Left leg lifts. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Right leg lowers. Left leg lowers. Inhale, relax and pause. Exhale. Left leg lifts. Right leg lifts. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Left leg lowers. Right leg lowers. 2 more. Inhale here. Exhale. Pelvic floor and core engage. Low back imprints. Right leg followed by the left. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Abs are on. Right leg lowers. left leg lowers, and we switch again. Inhale here, exhale, left leg lifts, right leg lifts. Inhale, pause, exhale, core control, left lowers, right lowers, and inhale, relax for a moment. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage, and now we take the legs back up to supine tabletop, both of them there. And we're going to take our knees wider and our big toes together. So we're coming into some froggy legs. We pull the knees a little bit closer in towards us. This is preparing our nice deeper squat functional movement. So inhale, breath here, put the knees pulled in. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. I want you to drive those legs away. Now maybe they're just going to just below 90 degrees. Inner thighs are facing the ceiling. Low back is anchored. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. And we tuck those knees back in. Inhale here. Exhale. Drive the legs out. Inhale, pause. Exhale, core control. And we pull back in. We're going to work through 6 more. Drive out. Low back stays firmly to the mat. And come back in. Remember the exhale happens before the movement. Inhale, pause. Exhale, come back in. Now, if your low back is staying firm to the mat and you want to push your range, take the legs a little bit lower. That's how you could advance the exercise. And last 2. And we come, last 1, lower abdominals, working hard. And in. Good work. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a hug here, a little bit of a rock from side to side. And then let's come to our single leg stretch, working both the core, hamstring flexibility, and hip flexor mobility. We'll keep our left knee hugged in towards us. We'll extend our right leg out long. You might go just below 90 degrees to start, and you can always go lower if you like later. Then we bring our left leg to supine tabletop, shin bone parallel to the ceiling. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. We scoop our head, neck, and shoulders up, and we hold lightly to the top of that shin bone. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, and then switch the legs. I just lost my lights. I'm going to turn them back on. They're movement-based lights. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing there, but that's okay. So now coming into our single leg stretch, working our core some more, hip flexor mobility and hamstring flexibility. The right leg extends out long, maybe just a little below 90 degrees. Left fingertips here are gently nestled onto the top of your left shin bone. We take that left leg as close to supine tabletop as we can, low back is anchored, and then inhale, prepare, exhale, pelvic floor and core engage, scoop head, neck and shoulders up away from the ground. Lower that right leg slightly if you can. Inhale here, exhale, core control and switch. Inhale, pause, exhale, core control and switch. Inhale, pause, exhale, core control and switch the legs. Inhale here, exhale and switch. The low back stays anchored the whole time. Try and control the urge to do it faster. And keep that neck nice and steady. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one, and gently lower head, neck and shoulders down again. Roll the head from side to side a little if you need to there. We're going to come from here into lying on our left hand side, right side facing the ceiling. We'll line up our hips and our shoulders. You can place your head in your hands or let it lie down on the ground. Our bottom leg remains bent while our top leg goes out long. Legs are set at 45 degrees from the torso. Inhalation breath here. Exhale, abs are on. Let's lift that top leg to hip distance from the bottom. Pull the toes to the shin. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. We're going to kick that leg forward. Inhale, pause. Exhale, abs are on, and we take it back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, and kick forward. Inhale here. Exhale, and take it back. We think about a little slight turn forward of our inner thigh on that right leg. See how much stability you can get through the pelvis with your exhalation breath. Sometimes I like to keep an index finger here on my hip so that I can keep those well aligned as I do the movement. Okay, now take it out into your forward kick position. We're going to hold it there and add internal and external rotation. So what that looks like, try and angle your heel to the ceiling, and then try and angle your toes to the ceiling. Heel to the ceiling, keep breathing as you do this, toes to the ceiling. If you get a little bit of a cramp, then I want you to stop and flush that out with some nice jelly wobbles. Oh, my legs again. I'm going to have to see how this turns out in the video. Otherwise, we're just going to go up, down, as quickly as we can manage. And we're doing this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, out, and last one. And take that leg in, give it a wee bit of a pat. We're going to switch over to the other side. There we go. Oh, all good fun. Okay, laying on the right hand side and left side being up, 45 degrees forward with those legs, and then taking that top one out of a bend and into a straight leg. Inhale here, prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. We lift that top leg. Inhale, pause. Exhale, and we kick forward. Inhale, pause. Exhale, and we take it back. Inhale here. Exhale, and we kick forward. Inhale here. Exhale, and take it back. So trying to hold the tension here between those thighs. Imagine that they have some opposing magnets where they're not wanting to touch one another. Keeping that hip distance and keeping those hips nicely stacked. The shoulders too, noticing if you have a tendency to round forward into it. And maybe using this little tip of having your index finger to keep those hips steady. Don't try and meet my range of motion here as well. Go to where it feels right. It could just be here for you, where you still have really good control over that leg. Using that exhalation breath to steady the pelvis. Last two. And then this time when we kick forward, we're going to hold it out there and go between external rotation, toes to the ceiling, internal rotation, toes to the ground. External, internal, external, internal. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the pelvis steady. You should feel some really nice warmth building up here in that hip flexor. And keeping this going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower it down. We're going to come onto our bellies. Make a little pillow here with the palms. Set the knees wide. Bring the heels in towards one another and flex the feet. So come into another froggy leg position. We rest the forehead. We take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, anchor the pubic bone down and try and kick those legs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down they come with control. We're going to squeeze evenly between the glutes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, anchor the pubic bone. Pick up. Inhale, pause. Exhale, down we come with control. One more like that. Inhale here. Exhale, pubic bone anchors. Lifting those legs. Inhale, pause. Exhale, core control, come down. We're going to come into little pulses. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, anchor the pubic bone, kick up to the ceiling, and just pulse those legs up and down. Imagine making little footprints here on the ceiling best that you can. And you might feel like, just know my thighs have not even lifted from the mat, or maybe they've just gone up half an inch. That's fine. You don't need a lot of lift to feel it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let those legs rest down. Let's come from here up to our hands and our knees. And this is the move. This is our challenge move. We're going to play around with it. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a giggle at ourselves if it doesn't work. And I'm going to give you lots of options. We take an inhale breath here, hands and knees wrist stacked under the shoulders to prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor and core engage. And we donkey kick our right leg up towards the ceiling, sole of the foot facing the ceiling. I want you to inhale, pause here. Exhale, core control, swing it underneath your body. And our aim is to put it forward between the hands. Now, I did that in one movement, but yours might look more like this. Picking it up and placing it there. After you've got the leg there, we're going to take our right hand to our right thigh, and then we're going to take another exhalation breath and draw the left foot forward into a squat position. Inhale, pause here, the hips are back from the knees. Exhale, we use our hands again, left leg goes back. Inhale, pause here. Exhale, core control, donkey kick that right leg back up to the ceiling. Let's make that a little bit smoother, and I'll show you how you can start to make it more challenging. Inhale, pause. Exhale, abs are on, right leg forward. Inhale, pause. Exhale, core control, squat position. Inhale here. Exhale, abs are on, lunge position. Inhale here. Exhale, core control, through to your donkey kick. Inhale here. Exhale, leg comes forward. Inhale here, hands to the back of the head. Exhale, squat position. Inhale here. Exhale, lunge position. Inhale here. Exhale, donkey kick. That's your challenge. Let's see if the other side can do it, and they'll probably behave differently. So we transfer to the left leg. Inhale, breath, prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor and core. Kick that left leg up. Inhale, breath here, pause. Keep the hips steady. Exhale, draw it forward. Now remember, it could look like this for you. I'm going to use my hand for assistance. Inhale here. Tuck the right toes under. Exhale, we can take the hand to the hip, and then we're trying to come to a squat. Sitting back in it. Inhale here. Exhale, core control. Use the hands as much as you need, taking that right leg back. Inhale here. Exhale, use the abs. Take that left leg back up. Now maybe less assistance. Inhale here. Exhale, abs are on. We're swinging it through. Inhale here. Exhale, core control, come to that squat. Inhale here. Exhale, abs are on. Back to our lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, firm up the core and get that leg back to donkey kick. Remember, we can go hands free. Inhale here. Exhale, core control, swing through. Inhale here. Exhale, abs are on, squat position. Inhale here. Exhale, lunge position. Inhale here. Exhale, back into our donkey kick. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, swing it through. Inhale here. Exhale, squat. Inhale here. Exhale, back to lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, back to donkey kick. And then lower that leg down. Take your knees wide. Take your big toes together. Drive your hips back into your heels and take your forehead down to rest towards the mat. Or you could bolster the mat up towards you using a cushion. Take a few deep breaths. Congratulate yourself on giving something tough a go. And if you'd like to follow along, I'm going to do a few more of these functional Pilates series, just little snippets, little bite-sized workouts that you can fit in at the end of a day, and maybe including some more of these fun little challenges where you can see where you're at or use it as a measure of progress. So thanks for joining in and have a really good day.